Hello folks, my name is Taylor, welcome back to 2K Central. I hope you're having a good day. In this video I'm going to be talking about just details that have been missed or have not been talked about that maybe have not been a big enough detail to have a separate video about, so they're all just kind of going to be rammed into this one video. So with all the exciting news about customization, story DLC, street races coming from PAX West, we're still getting one major question from some of you regarding the option to free roam after completing Mafia 3. Now, unlike Mafia 1 and 2, you will be able to free roam after finishing Mafia 3, so anyone you forgot to kill in Nью-Бордо can be killed after finishing the main campaign, and if you missed any collectibles you can search the city freely. No more scrolling through chapters to see what collectibles you missed. Thank fuck for that. We've actually known about this for months, but I guess we didn't make a video about it, so here it is. Also, a few other things from the panel at PAX West, and we've mentioned this before, but it's worth talking about again. It's the tunnels under the city. So, Hangar 13 said that they took a lot of creative license with the city of New Orleans by adding canals and tunnels under the city. These tunnels will sometimes be used for bootlegging by the Italian Mafia, and you'll be able to access specific gang hideouts / rackets by boat. So once again, a small example of the player choice in the game. You can choose to do either above ground or below ground. The next thing I wanted to mention was police response time. So they also talked about the police in the game, and in almost every game the police have the same response time, meaning they show up within a specific time period regardless of what region or area you're in. But in Mafia 3 the police will have different response times based on what district you're in. So Del Rey Hollow, as an example, where Lincoln grew up, is an area with a high crime rate but a low response rate. Sэлу Markano, being rather racist, wants the area to remain underdeveloped to some extent so that the police will rarely respond to crimes in the area, unless it's something major like when Sammy's bar was burnt to the ground. While in Frisco Fields, the police will have a fast response rate to crimes that they'll actually treat Lyncoln Clay rather harshly. We have no news on the police pulling over Lincoln for breaking the speed limit yet, but if we do we'll let you know. I think that's the final thing we Mafia fans want from Mafia 3. The last thing that I wanted to go over was the sit-downs with Vito, Burke and Cassandra and losing perks. Now, they showed some more footage of the sit-down, which is where all three underbosses literally sit down with Lincoln and talk about who should get the racket or district that Lincoln just captured. So in the playthrough they showed during PAX West, Vito had no districts, and if you guys thought Burke was annoyed in the E3 gameplay, Vito was bloody furious and he was just about to betray Lincoln unless he got the district. They did end up giving him it, which made him happy, which in turn made me happy. I can't imagine us going against Vito. That is the worst thing that I could imagine happening. Or maybe you like that kind of change. But it showed us that the whole sit down is a little more complicated than just giving either underboss a district. Obviously we can form friendships and rivalries through our choices, but every district seems to have at least 2 to 3 rackets, and if you give Burke one racket in the French ward and Vito the other, you'll obviously get specific perks from them, but they seem to be based on money earned. So if you then give Cassandra control of that district, that'll take some money out of both Burke and Vito's pocket, because some of their earnings from those rackets will start going to Cassandra, which means you have the possibility of losing Burke and Vito's perks because they're no longer making enough money. So the sit-downs is pretty serious stuff, and you're going to have to really think about it before you decide who to give your rackets to. Do you want to keep Vito as a friend, a loyal friend since you've played him in Mafia 2, or do you want to change and give Cassandra and Burke some rackets? Maybe you're Irish and you're loyal to your people. Martin. But that is the end of this video. It was just a quick video piling all the details into one. Mafia 3 is only 1 month and 2 days away, and I am so excited, I cannot wait. I will see you all tomorrow again with another part of Joe's adventures. Goodbye.